Welcome back, life travelers, to another video by Ricardos Travels.
For you to be happy, give me a chance to show that you can be. Well, open your eyes and see the way I see, 'cause all that I want is for you to be happy with me.
Okay, seriously guys, calm down, will you? Holy cow. Okay, first of all, this is gonna be a quick video. I just wanted to interject a little calmness in the panic in RVers or anybody else. This is no big thing, guys. Facts matter. The truth matters. Yes, some people are dying. Yes, some people are getting sick. But here's the facts. The majority that are getting this, and you know what I'm talking about, 70 years and up is the high risk. The people that get it most, that get the sickest, and of the ones that die. As of this date, there hasn't been a single child that's died. Any child that does get it, it's very mild, akin to a cold or a regular seasonal flu. 80% of everybody else is not susceptible. They're certainly not high risk. If they do get it, again, it's like the common cold or the seasonal flu. Less than 5% even got to go to the hospital. Okay, so let's calm down. But good hygiene, good medical steps to prevent, getting sick from anything is good. So I'm going to cover some of the things RVers can do cheaply, which most people already know, is the bleaches, is the Lysol and bleach wipes, that type thing. Good old soap and water, proper hygiene. When you do wash, it's just not a real quick boom, 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 you're done. You do it for at least a minute to 2 minutes, and you go in between your hands and wash your nails, all that good stuff. Everybody's been told for years. Although I want to cover one extra way, because all this wiping down, well, that can destroy surfaces, number one. It takes a lot of time. It's very expensive. So yeah, if that's all you got, great. But I've got something to add to that might save you a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of hassle, and possibly give you some confidence in that your living area is disinfected properly. So what this device is, it's an ozone generator. Okay, and again, I'll have the links below, but an ozone generator kills all viruses, bacteria on the surface and subsurfaces. And all you do is plug it in for about 15 to 30 minutes per room or per vehicle a day. Of course, when you first get it, you'll probably want to run it about an hour to saturate everything, but it leaves no mess. There's nothing to wipe up afterwards. You just run it, turn it off, wait 15-20 minutes, and then go back in the area. Of course, you don't want to go to sleep with it running. You don't want pets or children around when it's running. You want to cover all your food, because it will kill all odors. So if your pet food is out, it won't taste like anything, or your food won't taste like anything. It will actually kill all odors. So if you've got mold, viruses, bacteria, this will kill it. But yes, it will take the odor off of all food, and your pets won't eat your food. and you won't like yours much either, so don't do that. So getting right to it. Of course, in an RV, you got to say, well, that's great. They got these big ozone generators that cost thousands of dollars, and sometimes work off a 220 rather than a 110. You need a 30 amp and all this stuff. No, 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 no. This one, you can work off one of these. Okay? This one you can work off one of these. If you got an RV with a power system already in it, you can use this. It doesn't take much. You're running it from 15 to 30 minutes. So here it is. Well, I got a couple of them for you, actually. So here's the unit. Now the ones that cost thousands of dollars, they got big fancy cases around them, but they do the same thing. So you got your power generator, you got the ozone screen, and you got the fan. That's a $1,000 ozone generator. But this one's $59. Get that? Not $1,000, $59. All you do is plug it in, walk away for 15 to 30 minutes a day. And it totally sterilizes all surfaces in your RV, your vehicle, your car, your house, your office. And of course, if you're in a house or office, that's 15 to 30 minutes per room. So you plug it in one room and then come back in a half hour or so, unplug it, move it to another room, and you do that till all your rooms are covered. So that's the way you can do it. You don't have to run around all over your house worrying about every little surface, spraying it down with Lysol and all that. This will do it. Now the high traffic areas, you know, like doorknobs and your toilet plunger and things like that, yeah, I would still wipe down that. And that's not to say you don't have to practice good hygiene, washing your hands and all that good stuff. This just ensures you've disinfected your entire area, including the air in that area. So this is one type. Let me get another type. If you have a big office or a big house, or you want to do a big room, there's other ones than this that are only $200 or $300, not $1,000 or $5,000. Okay. So here's the other one you can get. Now you can order them pre-assembled. Sorry about jumping in and out of frame there. So this one comes pre-assembled, $59. You can buy just the separate components, which this is the power supply, this is the ozone generator, and you just have a regular power cord for your monitor, computer, or whatever like that. Of course it comes with that, but that's all it is. And then this you mount on top of a fan. This one, the fan is here and it blows across the screen this way. Okay? This one you mount, and then just like this fan is pointing that way, this one you will take the fan, and they sell these as well, and you point it up. Okay? And then you mount this on top of the fan. With not bungee cords, with cable ties. And that's permanently mounted, and you only use that fan for this. So you turn it on, and of course this is twice as big as that one. You can see this one's twice as big as that one. So it just covers more area. This will do the same, just not as fast. This one might do a 1,000 square foot office or big, you know, open space, living room, dining room, kitchen area. in that 20 to 30 minute time. This one might take an hour. So this one will still do it. And it's already assembled, you don't have to do anything. And there's not much assembling to this one, because all you got is a power cord going off of it and a cable tie at each end. You know, it just goes through like that and goes through your fan, and that's it. That's all the assembly. But if that's too hard for you, get one of these or two of these, and it'll do it for you. Now, how do you use it? So as you can see, this one just comes with a power cord. You plug it in and it starts working. If you want to switch on it, get a little surge protector, you know, $5 or less surge protector with a switch on it, and you plug it into that, and then plug this into your power source, and then you can turn it on and off right here, right? But you don't have to. You can just plug it in for the on and off. Additionally, if you want to run it and you don't want to have to keep a track to 15 or 20 minutes, they sell a timer that it comes with, so you can set it for 15, 20 minutes, an hour, whatever, and at the end of that time it'll stop, it'll turn it off. So all you do is plug this into here, plug this into your outlet, and your timer controls how long this stays on. So if you wanted to go hiking and disinfect your RV, you set this going for 30 minutes or whatever, depending on how big your, you know, big old Class A, you might want to do an hour, or 30 minutes from one end of the RV and 30 minutes from the other end of the RV. Again, your pets cannot be in the area while this is running. Of course, it doesn't instantly kill them, but it will irritate them. But it won't instantly kill them. All right, so I just want to say that it's not that dangerous. It's just it's. I believe what it is. It takes the oxygen out of the air. They'll actually pass out. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want them in there. You don't want to be in there, and you don't want children in there. But this is what you do. You take your power source. Of course, I don't want to time it right now. You plug it in, and I'm going to set it this way so you can see it working. So I'm going to turn on my Jackery. And that's it, it's running. Now I'm going to bring you over here so you can see it, but you know, I'm not getting hurt, I'm not instantly dying, it's running. Let's go in here, see if I can see this thing. So that's it. See, I'm not getting hurt. It's not going to cause a fire, it's not going to hurt you, it's going to irritate your lungs, and if you're around it long, it can make you start coughing and things like that. If you fall asleep around it, yeah, it'll make you pass out. And depending on what other, you know, health conditions you got, that might be dangerous for you. So that's when I say don't be around it when it's running. And then after it stops running, you don't want to be in that area until about 15 minutes after it's turned off, so it sort of dissipates. But it's not going to instantly kill you. That's my point. So you can see the fan's running back here. Air's blowing this way. Am I getting that? And then this is producing the ozone. You can't see it. You can't see it doing anything, but it's doing. And it smells fantastic. It removes all odors. And when it's done, it's like you're walking into a fresh, clean laundry or a cloud or something like that. So this is what I would suggest getting. That's going to disinfect your entire RV, your entire car, vehicle, house, business, whatever. And you that are minimalist out there like I am, this Jackery 500 will run this device all day long for hours and hours and hours and hours. So it's not like you're going to drain your battery. You're just running it from 15 to 30 minutes. It's like we were at 100. So I just want to show you, we're going to run for 15 minutes and I'm going to show you what the percentage is here. And it's not going to be much. But just so you know, you don't have to have huge battery banks or 30 amp or anything like that for this thing to work. And it will sanitize and freshen your RV. Because you RVers know what I'm talking about. Moisture, that can cause some bad smells, unpleasant smells, and some dangerous mold, the bacteria that's on surfaces and in your bedding and carpet and seats and things like that. This will kill it. This will disinfect it. That's all viruses, bacteria, mold, mites, bed bugs. So this isn't just for this one, what is it, Coravid or Coronavid-19 or whatever. They keep changing the daggum thing. But y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, let me roll you back in. Of course, it won't be long for you, but I'm going to wait for, I think I'll wait for 30 minutes just to show you what it does for 30 minutes and see what it goes down to. So I'm just going to set this off to the side. I'm going to set this right here, out of the way. You can set it just about anywhere. You don't want to block it, and it is a good idea to have it pointing up or at an angle. Okay, that's because it'll blow the air up and then float the ozone down. It will actually attach itself to the particles in the air and disinfect your air as well. That's why this bigger one is like this, so you can, come on now, cooperate with me. Let's see if I can focus this. See this one? You can attach the ozonator up top with the two cable ties and then point the fan up at the ceiling or at a 45-degree angle, depending on your situation. That way it'll blow up, it'll hit your ceiling, bounce off, and then float down through the air to the other surfaces. So this might be the better one for that, particularly if you have a large one. But this works just fine. This works just fine. See, I've got it pointed at an angle, so it's pointing up, up the ceiling, and it's going to hit the top, bounce off, and float down. Okay, so I'm going to let this go and I'll roll you back in. Okay, let's see. It's been a half hour. Okay, that's a half hour and 95%, so 5% and a half hour. It's pulling around 65 to 70 watts. You can see there's 59, 58, 70. So it does sort of fluctuate a little bit, but it's usually around something 60, 65. So it's been going 30 minutes. Still, you can't see anything. My hand's over it. It's not going to hurt you. So this is it running. Okay, so let's turn it off. And that's it. and then you put it away for the day, or you can take it to the next room, or if you do it 15 minutes from the front, you can turn it and put it up on the front dash of your RV, or the other end of your RV, run it for another 15 from that direction, or your vehicle or your house or whatever, or move it to your next room, and that's it. And again, if you wanted to just set it and then walk away, go get something to eat, go for a hike, go visit someone, whatever, you just get one of these timers. They're really inexpensive, and you just plug it in on this side, and then you plug this into the wall outlet or the jackery. So this would go right there, and then you plug this into there. See? And then you set the time. So then you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to say to someone, I can't go somewhere because I got to be here in 15 minutes, or you want to go for a hike, or want to go get groceries or whatever, but I said, oh, it's going to take longer than 15 minutes or 30 minutes. No, you just set the timer, walk away. After that time, it'll turn it off for you. That's the way you do that. So, one last thing I want to do for you guys. I showed you the other one. I'm going to go ahead and show you how easy it is to assemble it. If you want the big fan for a bigger area. For me, this one's just fine. But I'm going to set the camera up over here. Let me see if I can get it down where you can see what's going on. So, you can't see, can you? There you go. Now you see. All right. So we have our big fan. Let me see if that's in frame. Yeah. So you got the fan, you got the ozonating panel, you got the power supply, and you got two plastic cable ties and a power cord. Although any power cord, just about any power cord will work. And that's it. Then you just attach this on the top of this, and that becomes a all-in-one unit, just like this one with this little fan. Okay, we're not going to have this platform because the platform's going to be the metal grid of the fan, but it's the same situation. Fan blowing over ozonator that's being produced by the power supply. And here's the power supply for the big one. You can see it's a good bit bigger. So you need a bigger fan. And they sell this on the website. Okay, so let's get this put together. So here's the fan. Of course, it rotates. Comes with a handle for your screws. You can see this. If these become loose, you use this to tighten these down on either side. so it tilts. We're going to mount the ozonator on top here so we can blow it up at the ceiling or that way. Okay. So, I'm going to mount this just off center. It doesn't have to be exact. Okay. Let me see. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to curl this down so that I can grab it. See, I'm just making a hook on the end so I can go under it, come back up, and then grab this piece. So it's going to go down and in and come back up the other side so that I can then grab this side and pull it up. Alrighty. Then it just goes through a hole on the end. And tighten it down. And the same on this one again. See, it's straight. We want it a little bit bent, so I'm just trying to bend it a little bit so it's curling over on itself. Tighten it down. That's it. 2 cable ties. That's all there is. Snip those off just so they're not blowing in the wind. Now then, and you don't want to touch this with your hands. You don't want grease getting on it, or at least the panel itself. So there's the panel. You want the ones with the stripes on it, not the solid part, the stripes facing up or towards you. And here's our plug. It's going right in there. It's going just like that. Then here's where the power cord goes. So here's the power cord, and that's just like any computer monitor power cord. That's all it is, and it just goes right in there. Then you can plug that into the wall or to your outlet, and then of course the fan has to have an outlet. So you got 2 plugs with this one. On the little one, you just got the 1 plug. And the same on that one. If you want to time it, you get this timer. Let me see if that's in frame so you can see it. So that's the timer. You can turn the timer on or off. Then that's where you plug it in. And that's where you plug it in to your outlet. So you can set it for 15 or 30 minutes or whatever. And walk away. Or the time. You can set it for the time that you want it to come on and off as well. So anyway, that's just another option. You don't have to have that. If you want to just get started to be able to disinfect your entire RV, vehicle, house, office, this is all you need. Comes pre-assembled, one plug, plain and simple. If you want it done faster, have a bigger area, then you go with the big one. Then they got even bigger ones. But this is all you need, $59. Total disinfect. All viruses, bacteria, mold, odors, mites, bed bugs, you name it. Okay guys, that's going to do it for today. I just wanted to chime in real quick. Seems like there's somewhat panic going on over nothing. Well, maybe I shouldn't say over nothing, but it's a lot of panic over something that's no worse than the seasonal flu, a cold. And 80-90% of the people, it's not going to affect at all. So why everybody's panicking? Why the country seems like the world is shut down and everybody's buying toilet paper like it's never going to be made again? It just has me perplexed. I have no idea what mass hysteria is going on causing this. But I wanted to assure you in the RV community, travel community, there's a way, or anybody really, like I said, this for a house, a car, a business. You can disinfect, whether it's for this Corona-19 or the flu or any other infection. This will do it. That's all you got to do. $59. Don't go online and spend $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 for ozone generators. This will do it. Okay, thank you everybody. Stay safe, happy and safe travels until I see you again. I want to thank everybody for joining me today, and take a minute to like and share and subscribe if you haven't. And as always, may everyone have safe and happy travels wherever life leads you.
All I want is for you to be happy. Give me a chance to show that you can be. Well, open your